If you are planning a trip to Singapore and searching for the best places to visit, then you are at the right place. Because today we will be talking about the top 20 places to visit in Singapore. Hey guys, welcome back to Sakri Cubes and this is Sagar. Located in the Southeast Asia, Singapore is a small country that is jam-packed with a lot of attractions worth visiting. We will be covering all these hot tourist attractions in this video. Not just that, we will also talk about a few more places that are not worth the visit, hence you can skip them to save time and money. To make this video simple, I have grouped these places into 6 categories based on their location. Without further ado, let's jump straight into our list of top 20 places to visit in Singapore. Located in the southern part of Singapore, Marina Bay is the most advanced and futuristic place in Singapore. From here, you can enjoy the Singapore skyline views, take a photo in front of the Merlion, or visit the top of the Marina Bay Sands hotel. Let's look at these attractions one by one. Marina Bay Sands is the most iconic structure in Singapore. It is not just a single building, but a mega structure comprising of a luxury hotel, futuristic museum, world-class shopping mall, unique floating showrooms, and a promenade. The top portion of the Marina Bay Sands is in the shape of a boat and is called the Skypark. There is a 150-meter long infinity pool on the Skypark that is exclusive to hotel guests. But you can still visit the Skypark observation deck that is open to the general public. From this point, you get a bird's eye view of the entire city. Another unique attraction at Marina Bay Sands that cannot go unnoticed is the ArtScience Museum. Unlike traditional museums, it blends art, science and technology into immersive exhibitions. The popular part of the museum is the S.E.A Aquarium, where you get to color your favorite aquatic animal, scan it and see it come alive in the S.E.A Aquarium. There are a few more interactive games for kids and adults. The last section, called the Crystal Universe, is probably the reason why so many people visit the museum. The lights here are synced with the music and it looks so unreal. The ArtScience Museum is a great place for both kids and adults alike. Singapore has some of the best malls in the world and Shoppes Mall in Marina Bay Sands is one of them. It is home to hundreds of luxury shops, high-end restaurants, cafes, bars and fun attractions. It is a great place if you are looking for a luxurious shopping experience. The promenade in front of the Shoppes Mall has a different vibes altogether. It is a treat to walk on this promenade, especially in the evening. You can take stunning photos here with the backdrop of Singapore's skyline. Don't miss the light and sound show called Spectra that happens every evening. The mall also has a casino. It has free entry for foreigners. So make sure to carry your passport and e-visa to get a free entry into the casino. On the other side of Marina Bay Sands is the most photographed location in Singapore, the Merlion Park. Even though Singapore now has a lot of unique structures, Merlion remains the favorite of every tourist. Your trip to Singapore is incomplete without taking a photo like this, or this. You also get the best view of the Marina Bay Sands from this point. There is a bridge inspired by human DNA called Helix Bridge. It connects the Marina Bay Sands to the Merlion Park. Make sure to stop by and enjoy the views from this point. Flyer is yet another unique experience you can have in Singapore. The ride is about 30 minutes long and the flyer moves slowly, allowing you to soak in the views. You will be able to get a 360-degree panoramic view of the entire city. The views from the Singapore flyer are somewhat similar to the ones you get from Skypark observation deck. The best time to visit Singapore Flyer is at night when you can get a breathtaking view of the city landscapes. If you are wondering how to cover all these places, then don't worry. I have crafted a detailed itinerary in my Singapore travel guide. This mobile-friendly guide also includes loads of other useful informations and you can access it anytime on the go without the internet. Scan this QR code to download it or check the first link in the description box below. Singapore is known as the greenest cities in the world and it aims to transform its title from a garden city to city in a garden. To make this vision a reality, Singapore has built a massive garden at the heart of the city called Gardens by the Bay. Spreading over 250 acres, Gardens by the Bay has a lot of attractions that will leave you amazed. Let's go over the attractions at Gardens by the Bay. One attraction that you cannot miss on your trip to Singapore is the super trees at Gardens by the Bay. These super trees are a futuristic vertical garden that has been a visual landmark in Singapore for the past 11 years. These super trees are not only mesmerizing to watch it in the daytime, but they transform into a stage for a beautiful display of sound and light show during the night. While visiting the super trees and watching the light show is free of cost, you can try two paid activities here: OCBC Skyway and Super Tree Observatory Deck. The garden surrounding the super tree is very beautiful, so take time and explore the garden at your own pace. Cloud Forest is a super cool looking glass house that is not only beautiful but also technologically advanced. It is surprising to see how Singapore has managed to create a tropical rainforest in an enclosed area with hundreds of species of plants and shrubs. As soon as you enter the cloud forest, you will be greeted by the 35-meter tall, world's second highest indoor waterfall. The cloud forest has a total of 6 levels, each offering a unique experience. My favorite is the cloud walk on the level 6. As the name suggests, it feels like walking on the cloud, especially when the place is mystified. Just opposite the cloud forest is the flower dome. It is the largest greenhouse structure in the world, spreading over 3 acres. Compared to cloud forest, flower dome is a bit boring, especially if you are not fond of flowers. Apart from these 3 attractions, there is also Floral Fantasy, which houses some of the exotic flowers from around the world. But overall, the place is overpriced and small compared to other attractions in Gardens by the Bay. You can skip both Flower Dome and Floral Fantasy if you are short on time or want to save money. I have covered Gardens by the Bay in detail in my previous video. Do check it out after watching this video. I will leave a link in the I button or in the description box below. Located just a few minutes away from the Singapore mainland, Sentosa Island is one of the hottest tourist attractions in Singapore. Once used to be a British military base, Sentosa Island is now a playground of Singapore. It is packed with a lot of activities that will keep you entertained throughout the day. Let's look at the attractions within Sentosa Island. Universal Studios is the most popular attraction situated on Sentosa Island. No matter whether you are here for the adrenaline rush or you just want to spend a fun day with your kids, you will love this place. The Universal Studios is divided into 6 theme zones and each is loaded with different rides, shows, meet and greets, exhibitions and more. The popular rides include Battlestar Galactica Cylon, Battlestar Galactica Human, Revenge of the Mummy and the Transformer ride. There are a good number of rides for kids as well. Keep aside one full day if you are planning to visit Universal Studios. I have covered the Universal Studios in detail in a separate video. The link will be in the description box below. Next to Universal Studios is the Southeast Asia Aquarium, simply called the S.E.A Aquarium. It's one of the largest aquariums in the world with over 1 lakh marine animals. This S.E.A Aquarium focuses mainly on the saltwater fishes and each exhibit offers a glimpse into the diverse ecosystem beneath the sea. The aquarium is divided into multiple zones. The main ones include Shipwreck, which features a model of the shipwreck beneath the ocean, Apex Predators of the Sea, where you get to walk through a tunnel filled with sharks, Ocean Diversity, featuring artificial coral reef, dolphins and jellyfishes. Open Ocean Exhibit, the centerpiece of the aquarium featuring over 50,000 school fishes, manta rays, stingrays, sharks and other marine creatures. The viewing panel is huge, which gives visitors the feeling of being on the ocean floor. This exhibit was indeed the best part of the S.E.A Aquarium. We got to see stingrays up close. Wings of Time is a spectacular laser show set against the backdrop of the open sea. In this 20-minute show, you will travel through different landscapes and historical periods. The technology used here is next level. Using the water and laser, 3-dimensional graphics are created, giving users an immersive experience. The show happens twice a day in the evening, so make sure to reach here early and secure a spot in the metro. That's the spot from where you get the best view of the show. Remember to carry a poncho while visiting, it will be needed in case it rains. The booking links to all these attractions is given in my blog. Check the second link in the description box below. Even though Singapore is an island with over 193 km of coastline, it is surprising that it doesn't have any beaches. Turns out that because of Singapore's geography and rapid urbanization, there are no natural sandy beaches. That's why Singapore has built 3 man-made beaches on Sentosa Island for the public: Siloso Beach, Palawan Beach and Tanjong Beach. These beaches are not as stunning as the ones you see in Thailand or Malaysia, but they are quite clean and well maintained. The beaches are next to each other and you can easily hop from one beach to another beach using a free tram ride. Siloso Beach is the most happening beach with lots of beach restaurants and activities. If you are with kids or looking for adventurous activities, then Siloso Beach is perfect for you. But it is also the most crowded and the noisiest beach. Palawan Beach on the other hand is a lot calm and peaceful beach. It's a perfect spot for a picnic. Make sure to carry some food, sit on the beach and enjoy the beach vibes. And lastly, Tanjong Beach is very popular among locals and tourists alike. You can easily spend half a day hopping from one beach to another and enjoying the views. Located a bit far from all the tourist attractions is a unique wildlife and nature destination called the Mandai Wildlife Reserve. It is divided into 4 separate attractions, namely Singapore Zoo, River Wonders, Bird Paradise and Night Safari. One thing that is common among all the 4 is that the animals are kept in near natural habitat. They are not caged in most places and visitors are separated by moats and fences. Let's look at these attractions one by one. Singapore Zoo is home to more than 2,800 animals from over 300 different species. It has been awarded the world's best zoo by numerous publications over the years. The Singapore Zoo spreads over 69 acres, boasting a diverse range of land animals including lions, tigers, giraffes, reptiles, rhinoceros, elephants and more. You can either explore the zoo on foot or take a tram ride. One of the unique experiences here is the animal feeding session and zookeeper's talk. Don't miss the animal presentation that happens 4 times a day. It can easily take 4 to 5 hours to visit the entire zoo. Just a short 100-meter walk from the Singapore Zoo is yet another popular attraction called the River Wonders. It is Asia's one and only river-themed wildlife park that features animals that live in and around rivers. But the main reason why people visit River Wonders is to see the pandas. Apart from the adorable panda section, the Amazon flooded forest is quite impressive. It has one of the largest aquariums featuring manatees, stingrays and giant river otters. Just like the zoo, River Wonders also has an animal presentation, but you need to pre-book it 2 hours before the show. It can easily take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours to explore the River Wonders. Now, the million-dollar question. Is it worth visiting River Wonders? Visit it only if you are not planning to visit the S.E.A Aquarium located on the Sentosa Island, or if you really want to see the panda. Otherwise, you can skip River Wonders. If you want to meet your feathered friends, then head to Asia's largest bird park called the Bird Paradise. Opened in 2023, Bird Park features over 3,500 birds across 400 different species. The huge walk-through aviaries are inspired by different habitats across the world. You can see a wide variety of birds from flamingo to hornbill. The most interesting part of the bird park is the Penguin Cove, where you get to see the penguins. Don't miss to catch the bird show at Sky Amphitheatre. There are 2 shows that happens every day. Just like the zoo, you can participate in bird feeding session here as well. This is the best way to see the birds up close. If you want to experience the wilderness after the dark, then you must visit the night safari. Watching the nocturnal animal in the night is something that you cannot experience anywhere else in the world. You can either explore the night safari on foot or take a tram ride or do both. But the walking trails have their own thrill as you will be walking in the complete dark. And if you are wondering if the zoo and the night safari are the same, then the answer is no, they are not. These are 2 separate exhibitions, the locations are different and the animals are different. Singapore is a melting pot of diverse cultures, and the best way to experience it is by visiting the colorful neighborhoods of Singapore. Let's explore each of them one by one. If you start missing India on your Singapore trip, then head to Little India. This vibrant neighborhood is probably more Indianized than India. You can find everything from flower shops to temples. If you are a vegetarian or craving for Indian food, then there are dozens of Indian restaurants serving authentic Indian food. You can also visit temples here that will make you forget that you are in a different country altogether. If you want to experience the Chinese culture, then head to Chinatown. It is filled with colorful shops, unlimited food options and beautiful temples. It is the best place to shop for souvenirs, and you get unique products and the prices are quite reasonable. The main attraction at Chinatown is the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. It is a 4-story temple that exhibits Buddhist art and culture. Chinatown is also home to the oldest Hindu temple in Singapore called the Mariamma Temple. If you are looking for dining options, then don't miss Maxwell's Hawker Center and Chinatown Complex. Centered on a busy Arab street, Kampong Glam is known as Singapore's Muslim Quarter. Its 19th century houses have been turned into shops selling textiles and restaurants serving Arab food. There are two attractions in Kampong Glam. The first is the Sultan Mosque and the second is the Haji Lane, the most Instagram spot in Singapore. Titled as the best airport in the world, Changi Airport in Singapore is a destination in itself. What sets the Changi Airport apart from all the other airports is the next level lifestyle hub called the Jewel. The main attraction at the Jewel is the 130 feet tall, world's largest indoor waterfall called the HSBC Rain Vortex. While visiting the Rain Vortex is free, most of the activities in Jewel are paid. Here are some of the recommended activities that you can try. Mastercard Canopy Bridge, Mirror Maze, Walking Net, Bouncing Net, Hedge Maze and Canopy Park. My favorite is the Canopy Park that makes you forget that you are in an airport and also offers the best view of the rain vortex. Make sure to reach the airport at least 6 hours before your scheduled departure so that you can explore the Changi Airport thoroughly. I have made a dedicated video on Changi Airport. Make sure to check it out after this video. When the sun goes down, Clarke magically transforms into city's trendiest night spot. Clarke Waterfront boasts a wide range of restaurants, clubs and other entertainment spots along the river. If you are feeling extremely adventurous, then try Slingshot at Clarke. It throws you 70 meters up in the sky at a speed of 160 km per hour. On the other side of Clarke is yet another famous spot called the Boat Quay. Unlike Clarke, Boat Quay is filled with a lot of Indian restaurants. You can have dinner here, enjoying the views of the river. Do note that restaurants in Clarke and Boat Quay are a bit pricey compared to the other places. Don't forget to stop by the colourful Old Hill police station that is situated between Clarke and Boat Quay. It is a beautiful place to click photos and videos. Yet another photogenic place is the tree tunnel at Fort Canning Park. You must have seen these photos on Instagram. Well, that spot is in Fort Canning Park. Speaking of Instagram, if you are not following us on Instagram, do follow us there. I will leave the link to our Instagram profile in the description box below. Yet another trendy place is the Museum of Ice Cream. This place serves unlimited ice creams, has fun activities for adults and is insta perfect from every angle. But I still suggest you skip it as the place is overhyped and overpriced. The ice creams aren't that great and the place is located quite far from the other tourist attractions. You may have to catch a cab to reach the spot and that unnecessarily adds up to the overall cost. That was everything about places to visit in Singapore. Hit on the like button if this video was helpful for you. Subscribe to Sacred Caves if you haven't already. Download a Singapore travel guide by scanning the QR code shown on the screen or by clicking the first link in the description box below. Watch the entire Singapore series by clicking on the left. See you in my next video. Until then, keep traveling.